am so glad that you decided to click on this video and give it a listen. I think you will leave encouraged. I just finished my last little things that I needed to be done with this semester of college. The spring semester is just so much. It is always crammed. But the whole reason that I wanted to make this video is because recently I have had a few conversations with some people, and everybody is just burdened. Everybody is stressed. I think stress is probably the most used word ever. That's what I'm going to say. I didn't look it up. I don't know. And after talking to all of these awesome people, it just kind of hit me that we are all burdened in some shape or form. For majority, if not all, of these conversations I had, this burden stemmed from a past sin or like just something that they could not change. The reason it was burdening them is because they were trying to carry it themselves. My response to, trying to carry it yourself is you're gonna fail and that burden's gonna stay with you. For me, I particularly get stressed, there's that word again, about school. I just had to remind myself to give it to the Lord. I was like, Lord, I give this to you. Thank you for letting me be in college, letting me be in these classes, and giving me the opportunity to further my education. And I'm giving this to you. I don't want this to be a hindrance in my relationship with you. The enemy knows what you are passionate about. He will use that against you, right, in your walk with Christ. I'm very passionate about school, and I want everything done, and I want to be on top of everything. But, sometimes it's just not how it works. But for most of these people, it was something that they were just too afraid to kind of just give to the Lord. And I think a lot of times people do not realize that God wants us to come to Him as we are. He doesn't want you to wait until the right time, because if we all did that, nobody would turn to Him, because there's no right time. There is not going to be the perfect time for me to just get all of my sins in order and make sure everything's, clean and whatever. There's just not a perfect time. Your life is never going to be in order or the way you want it. Give it to the Lord. You will not have to carry that burden by yourself. He wants us to come to Him with dirty hands. He is in the hand washing business, and He is going to wash us free of everything that is burdening us. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. I love that. And you will find rest for your souls. Okay. I'm always going. And rest is something I love. I love to rest. I want to sleep all the time, right? But rest for my soul, if that is not something that just sounds so nice, I don't know what is. So I kind of want to challenge you and ask you, when was the last time you truly felt rested? If it's kind of hard to think of a time, then maybe you're more burdened and more stressed than you sometimes notice. We get so used to things and they just become our normal that we don't even know the difference. I never feel completely rested unless I'm spending time with the Lord. I find that when I am not spending time with the Lord, I'm easily drained and I'm easily agitated, and I can get my priorities mixed up. He says, come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden. That's every single one of us. We all, labor and our hearts are heavy. When I was in the midst of these conversations with these people, the fear was just the thing that was just holding on to the backs of them. God sees it all. You are not hiding anything from the Lord. That is kind of comforting to me, though. That may sound super scary, but that's comforting to me that even though sometimes I'm trying to hide stuff from the Lord, He already knows. He's like, Madison, what are you doing? No sin is too big for Him, and He wants to take it all. He does not want you to have to bear the burdens. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. out of the gate. He says, fear not. When we are scared to take our, not prettiness to the Lord, fear is sitting on the throne of our heart, and you don't want that. So really what I want to tell all of you that are watching this, we all have burdens and we all have something that just weighs us down, and I want you to give it to the Lord, and I want to encourage you to do that. And I pray that fear is not the king of your heart and that the Lord is the king of your heart. He can do so much for you, and it can be a fresh start. You can do it right now. There's nothing stopping you. Go to him. Let him be the king of your heart and not fear. And don't forget that no sin is too big for him. He is in the hand washing business, and he loves to make things clean, and he loves you. I hope that you are leaving here encouraged. If you are leaving here encouraged, share this video, encourage somebody else, or tell somebody what you learned if you heard something you hadn't heard before. But if you do like this, you should subscribe, because I'm thinking about posting a little bit of encouragement at least once a week or something like that. Let me know what you guys think about that. A weekly encouragement video, or just what the Lord is teaching me. Encourage one another. Love you guys.